So when it comes to obviously you get through, the Divas search doesn't go your way. That's very disappointing. You kind of work through your emotions on that. Who do you get a call from at WWE to say we want to offer you a contract?
Yeah, it was Johnny Laurinaitis.
Okay.
Yeah, he called and he was like, "Hey, we really and actually I think he brought me back for one show. Come back, we want to kind of see you again," something of that nature. Because I remember being backstage and they actually brought up a contract to me back then. And they're like, "We want to offer you a 3-year deal." And I just remember like it's like feeling like you're winning the lottery, like
Wow.
just so shocked that that's even happening. And so it was just an incredible opportunity and experience.
And did you, when Johnny kind of calls you and you get offered the gig, is it we want you to come in as a wrestler, or was it we want it's a talent contract and we'll see where we go from here?
Yeah, I think it was more of kind of a talent contract. This was such a new era for them as well, and so they were just, they were saying we're prettying up the business is kind of what I was told, but I never looked at it that way.
Mm.
I looked at it like I'm coming in to win the women's championship, and so it really didn't matter what they thought. It was what I was coming there to do, and so I think it depends on what attitude people are coming in with. Some
Yeah.
people want to come in and host, some people want to come in and sing, some people want to come in and wrestle. And I don't know what they thought for me, but I just knew I was going to wrestle.
Absolutely. And I know you said to me that Arn Anderson and Ricky Steamboat were both pretty key to you kind of
Yeah.
build in psychology. Um, who kind of helped you through kind of taking those first bumps and kind of getting your ring ropes, I guess, in and building your knowledge in the ring?
Yeah, it really started out with the referees. They do so much work there. And, they put up the rings and establish everything beforehand. So as soon as that ring was set up on the house shows, I would be there. And these are great athlete and wrestlers as well. I don't think a lot of people really realize that, from what they see on TV, but they would give me so much time and energy of just learning the basics and, just taking that time. And so that's where it really started for me. And then I found a independent circuit in California where I could drive about an hour and a half to a ring. And I had a couple guys there, some indie workers at the time, and they would just kind of start helping me out. So I was just trying to get in the reps whenever I could. Whoever was willing to get in there with me, I was getting in there.
Do you remember? Because when I've spoken to Mark Mera, he's recounted to me about taking his first bump and how all the air kind of came out of his body the first time he hit the canvas. Do you remember taking your first bump and what that was like?
Yeah, yeah, totally. I mean, it's like almost like the life getting knocked out of you because wrestlers make it look so easy.
Yeah.
They're professionals at it. And so you're thinking, oh, it can't hurt that bad. And I remember them showing me like, somebody was on all fours and I'd kind of go over them. And I was like, once I hit, I was like, that's a terrible idea. And I was like, let's move that guy out of there. And they're like, okay, you hit, you stand up, you hit, you stand up, like you go in this circle, hit, like just the repetition of it. And the first one, I was like, good Lord Almighty, how am I going to get up for the next one? But when everybody's watching you, you're like, okay, I just got to figure this out. And you quickly learn, like, tuck your neck, get your arms out. You kind of quickly learn all that stuff because if you don't, it hurts really bad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just repetition, repetition, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
keep going, and I guess over time it hurts less, does it?
Yeah, totally. You
Yeah.
totally build up a callus to it. You kind of almost do not only not feel it, you actually enjoy it, which is kind of weird. It's just kind of like, knowing that you've got the art of it,
Mm.
when you land one so perfect, when you think, gosh, that should hurt a lot, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Like there's something in that that is so rewarding when you finally get to that space.